Would you say that there is more of an awakening to the issues at hand now than what there would have been, like, say, 10 years ago?
I think for certain 10 years ago, I don't know that there's more of an awakening than there was maybe in 2008, 2009, 2010. I think that a lot of the press and just a lot of people have decided that we've moved on, that there isn't this issue of foreclosure and indebtedness and financial fraud, and everyone's cleaned up their act. But in reality, from what I see, things are just as bad or worse than they were in 2008, 2009. It's just that people that are being affected by it, I think, are ashamed. They've been told by the press and told by the banks and told by other members of our community that, hey, well, this wouldn't be happening to you if you had just paid your bills. And a lot of the people have paid their bills, and it's happening to them anyways. And they're ashamed to come out and talk about it.
In the Attorney General position, obviously the foreclosure and the bank fraud is a major issue. What other issues that may be ignored, for example, currently under the current administration, or be overlooked, that you would be taking another closer look at?
Sure. So the next really important issue that I would want to address immediately has to do with the state defending itself against the Oso landslide. The survivors of that slide sued the state about 2 years ago, and the state retained expert witnesses. And it came to light about a month ago that the expert witnesses had been destroying evidence, and there was an assistant attorney general in the office who knew that they were doing that and didn't tell them to stop. And that's a massive problem that shakes people's faith in their attorney, their law firm out there protecting them. It shakes it to the core, because if your firm isn't going to protect you, then who's going to? And the office, the attorneys that work there, the staff, everyone that works there needs to understand that, yes, the office has a duty to defend the state, but the higher duty is to the rule of law and to the citizens in general. So that's the only way that our court system works, is if both parties follow the ethics code, follow the civil rules. And unless that happens, it's not going to work, and it's going to destroy people's faith in essentially government, and that's a huge problem. And so that needs to be addressed, to make sure that everybody in the office understands that, yes, you have a duty to defend and to do your job, but you also have a higher duty, and that's the duty to the public at large, and to make sure that that office always makes the ethical choice.